Hey guys, so in this video, I'm going to be discussing some Flash Season 8 finale news that we got a couple hours ago, time of recording this, that you guys will be seeing tonight, which is Sunday night. Now, before we get into the video, I am aware, Legends of Tomorrow and Batwoman got canceled. I am fully aware. However, I wanted to get this video out first because it was really, I think it'd be a good video, so I decided to do this first. What I'm doing, instead of doing Legends of Tomorrow and Batwoman cancellation video, I'm doing that video tomorrow morning, aka Monday morning. It'll be up around 9 a.m. Central or so, roughly 12 hours after this video is out. So if you're interested in hearing my opinions about that, you can go watch that video Monday morning. Just know if you're a Legends of Tomorrow and Batwoman fan, you probably don't want to watch it. Because, yeah, my full opinions about those two shows I'll be sharing in that video. So, and I'm uploading in the morning because I have a video I want to do Monday night that I plan on doing Monday night. So, you'll get 3 videos in the next 24 hours. So, yeah, you're welcome if you're here for the content. And if you watch my content regularly, you're welcome. So, with that being said, let's get into the video. So, a couple hours ago at print time recording this, as I said already, Danielle Nicolay, I'm pretty sure I'm saying her name right, who plays Cecile Horton on The Flash, whether we like her character or not, she does, and she talked to TV Line. There's a link to an article in the description down below. If you want to read the article and back and watch this video, I will be posting screenshots of the article in the video. I'm just saying this so I don't get questions asking where to get this information. I'm telling you where you want to look at it, come back and watch. Again, I'm posting the screenshots when I talk about it. So Danielle Nicolay, again, was talking about the finale, which airs Wednesday, June 29th. Remember that. So we have like, what, a month or two for that? A little under 2 months for that to happen. There's 20 episodes this season. They upped it from 18 to 20, which is good. This season's been great. I think we're going to agree. Now, as you're seeing on the screen right now, Nicolay, or Danielle, said that she could barely hold back her excitement about one particular aspect, which is about the season finale. And she said, we're going to see a face that you're going to be so surprised to see. So surprised. On this next screenshot, you're saying is a little bit further down the article, and the interviewer had asked Danielle if it's someone we've seen on set. Now, this video is major spoilers for the finale, so if you haven't seen the set photos, spoiler, I'm not showing them in this video, but I've seen the set photos, and here are the people we know are in this finale. Bart, Fast Track, Thawne, Jay, and XS. Now, I'm assuming the 3 people this interviewer is mentioning, because you can see on the screenshot right now. Now, before anyone who obsesses about such things get to routing off the names of the 3 familiar faces who were snapped by the Vancouver Pops filming the finale this week, I am told that Nicolay was not referring to any of those returns. Now, again, I'm assuming those 3 people are Thawne, Jay, and Bart, but we also know XS is in this finale as well. And she was not referring to any of those 4 people. This is someone that we've not seen on set in the finale. And yeah, and it's someone returning. Remember that. This is someone returning to the Flash in the finale. Nicolay continues, anybody that you're thinking it might be is wrong. It's not at all who you think it is. Everyone is going to be screaming. They'll be so excited to see this person. Now, everyone's speculating the word screaming. They might be talking about Laurel Lance, aka the Black Canary, or Dinah Drake, the Black Canary, or Sarah Lance, the White Canary. I could really see Laurel Lance or Dinah Drake coming in. At the same time, I don't. Considering we have Sarah possibly showing up in E15 with her own episode, with Katie Lost directing episode, we could see Sarah show up for some reason, who knows. But at the same time, I don't see that happening. Some people are saying that it's Ezra Miller coming in. With everything that's been going on with Ezra Miller, I don't think that's possible, let alone the fact that he's been in Hawaii. If you don't know the allegations against Ezra Miller right now, you're living under a rock. He's been in Hawaii for the past couple weeks, and the Flash's been filming in Vancouver. That's like a whole distance, like a good, and also the COVID regulations for Ezra Miller to go there, it's like a 2-week knockoff. I mean, they have to wait a good while for them to be on set. So it wouldn't work out for Ezra Miller's schedule anyways, with him, being on trial for committing crimes. And they just started filming 820 like a week ago. So it doesn't add up with Ezra Miller's timeline at all. So I think we can all rule out Ezra Miller. Now, the 3 people that I think we all want to see is either the original Thawne, aka Matt Letcher, or Oliver Queen, or Wally West. I saw a lot of people saying Wally West can Flash. I want him back too. It just depends on the schedule. And I think they would tease something along those lines, and they haven't. Now, the Matt Letcher, the original Eobard Thawne coming in this finale, it could be possible. But with Danielle saying that we would be screaming, we would be so surprised, this doesn't seem like much of a surprise. I mean, would we be screaming? Hell yeah, we'd be surprised. But it wouldn't be that much of a hype-up moment. At least for me, I'm like, ooh, what to do? We have another Thawne coming in. He's probably going to die, or, past Thawne coming in. We've gotten that before. That's nothing to be screaming on your chair out of. I think what we're going to be looking at is an OG Arrowverse person returning. Now, I'm not trying to get anyone's hopes up. I'm not going to get my hopes up. I kind of already did already. I think we're going to see Oliver Queen on some level, whether it's a flashback with Barry and Oliver, a new scene where Steven had to come in and film it. I think that's what we're going to see. I would be really surprised if it was Oliver. Now, people were mentioning it could be Kara. Now, I don't think that's even possible. Some people were mentioning it could be Batwoman, and especially with the show being canceled recently, she would have time in the world to come and do it. That's assuming she's in Vancouver, which I doubt she is. So, again, you have to rule out all these people. The one person I could see who would do it would be Steven returning as Oliver Queen. Now, how he would who the hell knows, but with this Deathstorm story arc, I mean, with people literally coming back from the dead, I mean, it's not a far-fetched moment. Like, we literally just saw Eddie come back. We saw Esperanza come back. Were they physically there? No. It was Deathstorm. But the point is, we've had these people come back. So it's not a full-blown mystery. Like, could Oliver return? Yeah, he could. Also, I've mentioned the point that Oliver's literally died twice. And he's come back to life twice. I mean, 3rd time's a charm, You want to bring Oliver back for good. I mean, this is your chance. 3rd time's a charm to keep him alive. Bring him back for season 9. There you go. Bring it up with Flash season 9, Arrow season 9, tie the 2 together. If it is Flash's final season, I mean, we have Arrow for one last 10-episode run with Flash's 15-episode run. I'm not saying season 9 is the final season, but if it is, it'd be a good tie-up. For me, as a fan who've been wanting Arrow back for the last 2 years, and with Steven literally saying like a couple months ago, I think it was even like a month or 2 ago, he's been saying it nonstop since the show ended, that if someone on The Flash, like Eric Wallace or Grant, asked Steven to come back, he would, in a heartbeat, no matter what's going on, he would come back. And he's even said it 1,000 times that if he pitched an idea to Mark and Greg Berlanti about Mark Guggenheim and Greg Berlanti, apologies for missing their names. Mark Guggenheim, Greg Berlanti, producers of the Arrowverse and Arrow and all that. He pitched a really good idea for season 9 to them. I did a full video over that like a year ago. And it was one of my first Arrowverse videos on this channel. But nonetheless, I mean, there is something they can do for season 9 of Arrow. There is something they can do for Steven coming back as Oliver Queen, working with Grant in the present day, or even a past flashback, which I wouldn't be surprised by. Now, again, you could speculate it's all these people, but I really, truly believe it's either Wally, it could be the OG Thawne. I don't know. I would love to say that Oliver's coming back. I think we all would. But if you look at it realistically, I have no idea. We have no idea, period. But you know, I would love to see Oliver back. I think we all would. It's just, the timing. Could it work for Steven? Would it not work? We have no freaking idea. Now, some people, it was like one or two people saying this, it could be Zoom and Godspeed. Well, we know they're coming back. On some level, they're returning. At least on, some level, who knows? But no, she is not referencing Zoom and Godspeed here. She is referencing someone that's gonna either A, help Team Flash, or B, fight them. But this is someone we know returning and showing up in the Flash. It could be Supergirl. Like I said earlier, I don't see that being the case though. I think if the show was looking for an emotional finale, a really good emotional finale, Oliver would be the one to bring back and just to wrap up the season with the cliffhanger, and we get Oliver back for majority of season 9. I would love that. And considering like the cats are going to be short as it is without Jesse being there, possibly Candace not being there because we haven't heard anything. I mean, it really seems like season 9 is heading towards, if it's not going to be the final season, it will be. And I think this will be the season where we should get Oliver back, especially considering the 10th Arrowversary is coming up during the time of Flash Season 9, when we should be getting a big freaking crossover with Arrow coming back. That's just me speculating, but it should happen. I think we can all agree we want Arrow to come back. We want Steven to come back as Oliver Queen, especially for this 10-year anniversary. And because he started it all, and why not tie this in now and continue in season 9? We get a full half season of Arrow back on the Flash. It was just Barry and Oliver teaming up for like half a season. I don't care. I just want it to happen. Like, we have not had that. It's always been 2 shows on at once. And when Arrow ended, we didn't get Oliver back at all, which was annoying. Obviously, because Steven's been busy, which I respect. But at the same time, I think this is what Eric Wallace wants to do. Seeing the route that they've been teasing this entire season of people returning, like Eddie, Ronnie, Esperanza, I think we are looking at Oliver returning. I would be genuinely surprised if they don't bring him back, and I would be surprised if they do bring him back. Like, you would be surprised either way. This would be a good way to make the fans super excited for season 9, especially if it's a cliffhanger with Oliver. I mean, that alone could make people excited for the finale. That's how I see it, and I truly believe that's where they're going to take this. Now, again, we don't know who, but we do know for a fact that she was not talking about Thawne, Bart, Jay, and Excess and Fast Track, because we know that they're on this finale, and she specifically said that they were not mentioning any of those people. So it's going to be someone after this. I'm assuming, like, we're at the end of the finale episode. We're going to get a cliffhanger with this one person returning heading into season 9. Now, I don't think it's Eddie, because we know it was said that Eddie Thawne will be returning for several episodes in season 9. I don't think it's Eddie. I really don't see it being Eddie, because we've got him back like 4 times this season. I don't see it being Eddie. Could he appear? Yes. But I really don't think this is that surprise cameo that Danielle's talking about. I think this is either Wally, it could be DCU Flash, which why would they do that? And I guess tying up the Flash movie, which has been pushed back like 2 years now. So who the hell knows? But I would love to see Oliver. I would love to see Wally. I mean, geez, we haven't seen him since season 6. And that's because of COVID crap. So, and the way the writers are going now with this season, which is really freaking good, I would love to see just Oliver or Wally or both, which won't happen, but one of those two just coming back. I don't think we're going to see OG Thawne. I really don't. But I do think, it'll be something that we aren't expecting, and I'm really excited for it. So in the comments down below what you think about this news. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Have a good night. Stay safe. And again, for those wanting my Batwoman Legends Tomorrow opinions over the cancellations, you can watch that video Monday morning around 9 a.m. Central, somewhere around there. So I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Bye, guys.